everybody, it's Kyle coming to you on Black Friday morning. Little touch after 6 a.m. Got up about 5:30 and heading to what? Record store day on Black Friday 2022. Oh boy. There's a few things, folks. I'm going to go over and we'll see what I end up scoring. Hard to say. You know, usually the good thing about me is the stuff I like, not a ton of people are after. So I don't usually get affected too much by crowds. I don't believe I checked really closely, but I'm pretty sure there's no Taylor Swift records this time. So I got that going for me because that's a damn nightmare when that happens. But yeah, that's where I'm headed. That's what's going on. Let's talk a little bit about it. I got a list. Kind of made a little list of some things I'm interested in. The first one on the list is The Cure, their album Wish. Pretty big record, you know. I'm interested in that one a lot. That's one that came a little bit later in their career. Most of the ones they've been releasing before now on Black Friday, on Record Store Day, they've been the real older records. So this one's a little bit newer. It does have a few tracks on it I really dig. I don't know. I'm not 100% sure on that one. I'm not sure if this particular record is one I would plunk down whatever it's going to cost. At least $30, I'm assuming. If it's a double album anyway. I'm not sure if that's what I'm going to do. So we'll see on that one. But I do like The Cure. Next one up, that would be EPMD. And their, I believe, new album called We Mean Business. Right? I was talking to Mikey about this, and they've had multiple records. Strictly Business, I believe, and then Back to Business, and now We Mean Business, which I think is the first time they've been together again in quite a while. So we'll see. That might be interesting to me. Sometimes when rap acts from the past kind of come back and record something new, it's not always great. Not everything is that last Tribe Called Quest album. You know what I'm saying? Not everything's that way. That album is something special. So sometimes it seems like they come back and they either sound completely out of time, as far as, wow, these guys sound like the 80s, but it's 2022, or they sound like they're trying too hard to fit in with the current times. That's the things I've noticed when it comes to hip hop anyway. Not always, like I said, there's the rare Tribe Called Quest last album that spills through there and is good from top to bottom. But Tribe Called Quest is a little bit different too, De La Soul is a lot like them. There's a few other groups like that. All right, Jurassic 5, kind of like that. The Roots. All right. And then let's see, we got Frank Black and the Catholics, another release by them. It's One More Road for the Hit, which is kind of a B-sides and I think live track album, just filled with stuff from all their albums before that. I think they have 6 albums. But all their records up till then, this is kind of a best of B-sides and live tracks. So that's what that is. I am interested, man. I mean, I love Frank Black and the Catholics. I've talked to you guys about it before, but I don't know, man. We'll see. It's a double album. I'm not sure I want to spend $40 on that, which is crazy because I love Frank Black and the Catholics, but I don't know. There's a reason some of those tracks are demos or B-side type things, and I'm not always a fan of that stuff, man. A lot of times you're hearing things, you're like, okay, I see why this didn't make it, and it hurts to spend $40 or more to find that, I might not be interested in that. So we'll see. I know I used to have this on CD, and I just didn't care for it very much, if I remember correctly. I'll have to see. I mean, if there's a couple tracks on there and I'm like, oh shit, I love this song, and I remember this demo, I like it, maybe. We'll see. So far, guys, not a ton where I'm like, yeah, definitely. Okay, now we got Red Hot Chili Peppers, Return of the Dream Canteen. Now, I've listened to this album on Spotify all the way through. They had two, I think it was Love Unlimited and then this album. Both came out this year, in 2022, which is crazy because that's two double albums. I mean, they're both very long. So that's two double records. And I like Love Unlimited. It's good. It's got a good sound to it, but it sounds very mainstream Red Hot Chili Peppers. Return of the Dream Canteen sounds more ultra funky and strange tracks, and I don't know. But it sounds a little different for them. I did kind of like it, but it does also kind of sound like some unfinished ideas, and I'm not 100% sold on it, but I do kind of like the album artwork is really cool. The songs are good. You know, they're definitely weird, a lot weirder for them, but they're really good. So I may be interested in that, and this is a special edition just for Record Store Day, because it's been out for a while, Return of the Dream Canteen. It's just, this is a special edition for today, okay? Now we come to RZA as Bobby Digital, RZA as Bobby Digital, RZA from Wu-Tang Clan. Bobby Digital, man, I love Bobby Digital records. I love his very first one, and then I love, I cannot remember the name of the second one, even though I got it at Record Store Day. It's really solid as well. It's got La Rumba on it. I like what he does on these records, man. I haven't listened to DigiSnacks very much. That's a newer one. And then there's another one that's listed on here called Digital Potions. And I don't know about that one either, but I think that might be, one of those is brand new, or maybe both. I'm not 100% sure. I think Digital Potions is brand spanking new, just for today. I don't know, man. I'll have to see what I think of it when I pick it up and take a look at it. And then last but certainly not least, and the only one you're going to hear me say, I'm definitely getting this, is Lust in Phase by Soul Coughing. Now what this is basically a greatest hits compilation from Soul Coughing's first three albums, which is, Ruby Vroom. Ooh, I can't remember the name of the second one. The second one's the one that's got Super Bonbon on it and Saucer. That's a great album, man. Amazing. That's what got me into them. And then the third album is called Circles, which I like a lot, but you know, the thing that I think about when it comes to Soul Coughing is this. I love Michael Doty, of course. He's amazing, and I've seen him live, and they're awesome. But their lyrics tend to be extremely repetitive, you know? And so, I don't need to walk around in circles, walk around in circles, walk around in circles, you know, and then Super Bonbon, move aside and let the man go through, let the man go through. Great song, but there's a good period of time where that's all he's saying. But it's good music, man. I like it. It's kind of a funky, jazzy rock alternative, and it's weird, man, but I do dig it. So I'm definitely getting that because I don't have any Soul Coughing music, and I do have one album by Michael Doty, and I think it's with a band he created, but it has to do with COVID. He came out with a special edition with like 4 tracks EP during COVID, the very beginnings of COVID, and it's awesome, man. On the back of it, it has a plague doctor with the kind of the crow helmet type thing on, and it's laser etched into the back of the vinyl. On the front side, of course, is the 4 tracks, but it's trippy, man. I would say that one is really cool. I'm interested in that, but I'm not all that interested in the Michael Doty stuff that he's done on his own. I'm just not going to lie about it. I'm not. It's okay, but if that was coming out on vinyl today, I probably wouldn't worry about it. But dude, this is soul coughing, so I am going to worry about it, and I am excited about it. And we'll see. We'll see what comes out of this deal, man. I'm excited. I always, every once in a while, there's one where I'm just like, yeah, I'm getting that, and that's one. That's the one today. Everything else is gravy after that. And to be honest with you, when I get a little too greedy at these things, I'm picking up things I don't end up caring for very much. So, yeah, there you go. All right, guys, I'm going to go ahead and take a quick break. I'm going to run in and do my shopping. And when I come out, I'll talk with you guys a little bit about what I ended up procuring and how that went for me. All right, guys, I'll be right back. Hey, I'm going to throw it over to Kyle, too. Hey, Kyle.
I know, like, you got to cross it. Yeah. Well, see, that's another thing. My husband was kept all of his stuff. Very well. So humid. What? I didn't say it on us though. 20 years old or something. You're one now. Look, brother. And it was a holdover from April. Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah. It was the Cowboys. Oh, there you go. Yeah, nice. You know what's interesting about that soundtrack? John Williams. There are a couple of themes that he regurgitated for Superman. Because I got it on. Okay. Because my dad was telling me about the movie and all that stuff. So I got the CD of the soundtrack. And as I was listening, I was like, "Oh, wait a minute, Superman."
All right, I got you guys a little bit of the sounds and all that stuff of record store day, what it's like to be at record store day. I mean, not crazy exciting. I got a little bit of sound from outside before it all takes place, and then a little sound from inside the store. I think I've gotten some sound from inside the store before. Nothing wacky or anything, but just kind of cool, mellow, easygoing Black Friday, man. Totally unlike any other Black Friday anywhere, for sure. So, what did I score? Well, I mean, I looked pretty hard at that Cure record. The problem is, well, first of all, it's a double record, which is nice. I'm happy to see that, because I hate when they try and jam too many tracks on. It's funny, because on new vinyl, I hate when they try and put too much on one record, right? But I dig that on old vinyl. I was talking to people in line about those old flexi discs from K-Tel and Ronco and stuff, and we were kind of laughing about it, because, man, they put 20 songs on one record. Just to give you guys an idea, usually per side is about 18 minutes, okay? So, but if you get into those K-Tel and Ronco microgroove, vinyl records, I hesitated saying vinyl, I'm sorry. They're called flexi discs pretty much, but I mean, it's like a wet piece of paper trying to hold it up, dude. It's all wobbly. But I like that on the old ones. I don't like it on the new records when they do that. And I'm not sure why. I need to go listen to some that are like that and see if there's an actual reason for it. Sound-wise, I don't know. I have no idea. I wish they'd get back to making like K-Tel and Ronco collections. Those are fun. But anyway, the Cure, I mean, like I say, I was happy to see that it was a double record. The real problem that I saw with it was that it was picture discs, both of them. I don't think I've seen, I might have one actually. I think Judas Priest, British Steel is a double album that's picture disc, but usually picture discs are one record, and they try and jam the whole album on there. And I have a Cure one, 17 Seconds, I think. I've got that record, and it's that way. It's a picture disc, but it's just one piece of vinyl. This was weird, man. The Cure Wish, it was 2 pieces of vinyl, so double album, but it's picture discs. It's very strange. I don't know. Didn't care for it, so I put it back down. Kept looking. It was weird. The first thing I came across was Bobby Digital. Both of those, snagged both of them. The first one is DigiSnacks. It's from 2008. And then the second one, Digital, I can't remember what it's called, Prophecy or something like that. That's brand new. It's like 6 songs maybe. But I don't know, man. They're just kind of fun. They got funky ass artwork. They look kind of weird. I don't know. It just rings a bell with me. So I grabbed both of those. Yeah, DigiSnacks was like $36. Too much money, man. And then the Digital Prophets or Prophecies one was like 27, something like that, or maybe 24. Then I kept looking, going through. It seemed like some things. I got through the part where EPMD should be, but it wasn't there. I was like, oh man, maybe it didn't come out today. But lo and behold, it was much later on in the bins, and there it was, EPMD. So I grabbed that. It has a song, side 2, track 1, a song with Teddy Riley. It's like, what? Teddy Riley? Holy shit. I haven't heard that guy in like a zillion years. So that's kind of interesting. I'm excited to listen to that one. It should be kind of fun. And then, just kept looking, and I saw the Red Hot Chili Peppers Return of Dream Canteen. And I mean, it was a nice alternate version of that album, because it was like a foil packaging, and then I guess inside it was all hot pink vinyl, which that's kind of cool. You know how I feel about colored vinyl, guys. Sometimes you can't avoid it, but generally I try to avoid it. It's just hard to drop a needle on a track, a specific track if you want to. Kind of annoying. Anyway, didn't get that. Moved on past that, and lo and behold, the last copy of Soul Coughing's Greatest Hits. So, grabbed that, and so those were my 4, man. It was about $120 by the time I was all done, which is nuts, but that's kind of what it costs if you want to get these specialty records and stuff. I mean, there were a few others I saw, which I could take or leave. I mean, there was a Snoop Dogg one that's a record he recorded maybe like 7 years ago, and it looked pretty cool, but it's like, I didn't really know anything off of it. I mean, the first track had him with Too Short, which would be cool, but I don't know. Just wasn't something I had to have. But yeah, that's what I left with, man, and we'll see how they all are. I don't know. I may just take some of them and have the wife wrap them up. The kids can give them to me for Christmas or something. I'm not in a gigantic hurry to listen to any of them. But, I don't know, Soul Coughing, I kind of want to listen to right away. I love those guys. That's it. That's all I got, man. Big Record Store Day 2022, Black Friday. That's it for Record Store Days in 2022, guys. In April, I have another special report with another one, and we'll see if they do 2 next summer, or spring and summer. But typically, it seems like they're doing one in April, one in like July or June, and then one on Black Friday. So if that's a general idea, I'm down with it. It gives manufacturers enough time to pump those vinyl out for all those old classics everybody wants. Oh, speaking of, there were some other ones in there. The Doors had a Live in Paris record that was recorded, I believe, mostly in 1969. It looked pretty interesting, but I don't know. I mean, that stuff's always tough. And then they did have some Record Store Day stuff discounted. I know The Who is it Get Hard or It's Hard? I can't remember. That album with Eminence Front on it, they had that marked down to 30. I think it was like $65 when it came out. Screw that. Really, for 30, screw that. Bring it down to like 15, now we're talking. And I did notice on my way out too, like, they had Red Hot Chili Peppers Unlimited Love for like $22, you know, brand new. So there, you know, if you wait some of these things out, you'll get them for cheaper. That's what I'm kind of getting at. But it was fun. I had a good conversation with people around me. There's a lady who'd never been before that was right behind me. She was really nice. And we talked a lot about her. She said her son got her back into vinyl. And I told her my story. She's like, yeah, similar, you know. But, and then there's a couple other people around. It was good conversations. Good people, man. Everybody's just so polite there. It's a fun time, man. That's all I can say about it. If you enjoy vinyl, and you wish we could get back to the days when people were nice to each other and stuff, it's perfect for you. I highly recommend it. If not, then whatever. Go fight crowds at Walmart and Target. That's your deal. That's all, guys. I will catch up with you guys soon. I appreciate you guys listening. I'll have a regular episode next week. This is just a special report, and it's actually even a couple days late, and I apologize for that, but I forgot to put something up to let you know that up front. But here it is. Enjoy it. I'll catch up with you guys next week. I think I'm going to leave you with a little bit of Bobby Digital from the records that I got. We'll see what you think of it. Later. Oh, get off my lawn.
Greatest B-boy of all time, started from small crimes where others had big tops. I was slinging small dimes, trying to make the come up. The blow used to numb up.